Now you talk about that portion that we can control by what we do. You know, we can't control our genes, we can't control our circumstances that well. I mean, to some extent, but that still leaves a lot that we can do. And you talk about happiness strategies. And one thing that I love about the book is that you've got this, before you present the strategies, you've got this questionnaire for people to do and say, what kind of strategies would work for you? What kind of things are going to work individually for you? And you fill that out, and then you get these strategies. So you want to talk about some of the strategies and I mean, some examples of them, and also how they suit different kinds of people.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for bringing up that idea of fit, because I guess a lot of previous sort of self-help books about happiness were kind of like, you should do this to be happy, and you should do that to be happy. You should count your blessings, or you should meditate. And it turns out that those kinds of, that advice doesn't work for everyone. So I think it's really important to find the strategy that fits your personality or your lifestyle or your values or your goals or your culture, because not everything, for example, like is successful in every culture. And so that's why I like people to sort of think about, the shortcut for this fit measure is, do you think this strategy, let's say counting your blessings, which has been shown to increase happiness. And my lab has done some studies on that. Would you think about counting your blessings? Is that something that you think you would enjoy doing? Do you think it would be meaningful to you to do? Do you think you would feel natural doing it? And for some people, the answer is no. And I'm one of those people. I think counting blessings is really hokey and trite, and I don't do that. But that's fine, because there's other ways of expressing gratitude, and there's other strategies that we can use. So the strategies that there's probably 100 or hundreds of behaviors or kind of ways of thinking that we can implement to be happier. Scientists have only studied some of them because we don't have time to test all the hundreds. My lab focuses on gratitude and kindness and connection or social behavior. So being more social, being more extroverted, doing more acts of kindness, being more pro-social, and expressing gratitude. Those are kind of the three types of strategies that we tend to focus on that we've been testing. We do what I call happiness interventions, which they're kind of like clinical trials. Everyone now is familiar with clinical trials, right? So clinical trials might test whether a treatment works, whether a vaccine works, and it has a control group or several control groups, and we follow people across time. We do the same kind of thing, except instead of testing a vaccine, we're testing, does expressing gratitude in a particular way make people happy relative to some kind of neutral or control activity?